Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So guys, Cardi B has put an end to rumors about her decision to get an apartment in New York City, clarifying that it has nothing to do with any issues in her marriage. So she recently went live and explained that her reasons for getting the apartment were purely practical and had more to do with her love for New York and the convenience it offers for her work and family. She expressed her frustration with how quickly people assume the worst whenever she makes a significant life decision, and she emphasized that her choices are often based on what's best for her, not because of any underlying issues following her divorce. So now she urged her followers to avoid jumping to conclusions without understanding the full context.
I don't live in Atlanta. I don't live there. I only go to Atlanta like 3 or 4 times a year, and probably I go for a week, maybe less. I never liked Atlanta. I tried Atlanta in 2018, and I lived there for like 6 months, and I hated it. I don't have not one friend in Atlanta, and I don't have not even one family member in Atlanta. So I just don't like Atlanta. Yes, I have a house there. Me and Officer bought a house in Atlanta. And I just can't make it work. I don't like Atlanta. And we still have that house. I have a house in Jersey. I bought a house in 2021 in Jersey. I moved in the house last year because it finally got finished. It's a brand new house. I stay there. I'm gonna always live there. Like, it has a huge backyard. So I don't understand the whole. I'm not getting an apartment because I got divorced and blah blah blah. I need an apartment in the city. As a New Yorker, you need an apartment in the city. Like, I do too much in the city for me to be going back and forth to Jersey. Like, I do live like 15 minutes from the city, but like when it's like traffic, it'd be like 35-40 minutes. And it's just so annoying that I was like, that's it. I'm getting an apartment out here. And when I'm talking about apartment, I'm not talking about them little shits that y'all got in your mind. Why would she move to an apartment? Like, the fire. So, yeah. It's going to be a little. I hope I get it. There was like, it might not be available, but I hope I get it. Oh no. Show ya. I can't show ya because. Damn, I thought I can't show you the apartment because they got the number. Square feet. Talk your shit. Yeah, the apartment is like, I think like 3,000 square feet. But y'all be saying the stupidest shit. Like, please. I want to make that very clear. I do not live in Atlanta. I have not lived in Atlanta for years.
Well, Cardi B is not one to stay silent when faced with offensive comments, and this week was no exception when a follower on Twitter had the audacity to ask if she had been bleaching her skin. And she didn't hesitate to clap back. She quickly made it clear that such an accusation was not only false, but completely absurd, making it known that she would never engage in skin bleaching while she's pregnant. So moving on to the next topic, Megan Thee Stallion is set to host the MTV VMA'S for the first time this year, continuing the recent tradition of rappers taking the stage. Now, this marks the 4th consecutive year that one or more rappers have hosted the event, while some fans were hoping for Nicki Minaj to return as host. Others are pleased with the choice of Megan, noting that it's important for the show to feature different artists in the spotlight. Many fans believe there's no issue with Megan hosting and see it as a natural progression given her success this year. They argue that it's unrealistic to expect the same person to host every year and that Megan brings a fresh perspective to the event. This fan commented and said, "No shade, but I don't see an issue with Megan hosting. It's not always going to be the same person that hosts the show." Additionally, she's had a successful year for a younger female rapper. And on the other news, fans reacted to Nicki Minaj unfollowing JT and Ice Spice on Instagram, but they also noticed that she still follows Young Miami. Now, this move has stirred up a lot of buzz among Nicki's fans and the broader social media community. Some fans are saying that Ice Spice deserved it because she was allegedly talking negatively about Nicki Minaj, so according to them, Nicki should have unfollowed Ice Spice the moment those messages leaked. Fans are pointing out that JT's situation is even more ironic after all the support she's shown for Nicki, even going so far as to beefing with Cardi B and her best friend Young Miami. And it's surprising to see her get unfollowed, so some fans are questioning if all that loyalty was worth it, especially given the history JT has with Nicki. To be honest with you guys, some people are actually happy that Nicki decided to cut ties with them. They remember the days when JT used to drag Nicki, and for them, this unfollowing feels like karma coming full circle. And others are speculating about what might have caused the rift between Nicki, JT, and Ice Spice. Now, this situation also highlights how fragile relationships can be in the industry because one moment artists can be collaborating and showing love to each other, and the next thing they're cutting ties publicly. So this is a reminder that even the most seemingly solid connections can be shaken. And she emphasized that if you don't see someone around her, there's no point in asking about them because the reality is most people aren't ready to hear the truth. And it's not just about avoiding unnecessary questions. It's about recognizing that sometimes the answers might be more than what people are prepared to handle.
And don't ask me about nobody. Don't ask me about nobody, please. All right? If you don't see someone around me, if you don't see me talking about someone, if you don't see me playing any music with someone, don't ask me about them, okay? Go and talk to them. Leave us alone. Because the truth of the matter is, y'all don't want to know the truth of the matter. So that's why y'all always end up having to learn for yourselves and see for yourselves. Meanwhile, I've already been like, boop, bye. And still very much blessed and very much peaceful. Okay? A mother tell somebody they don't really want to, you know what I'm saying, sign with heavy on it, but then they'll go and sign with the white peoples. And guess who the white people's finna call? Always. Oh, Nika Tanya Mirage, Betty. Oh, they always make sure they get a, get the attention of the barbs. So you would be surprised, and I'm not talking about doing ad-libs on any songs, if their name is not on the Pink Friday 2. They're not a heavy on it artist. And don't ask me about nobody. Don't ask me about nobody, please. All right? If you don't see someone around me, if you don't see me talking about someone, if you don't see me playing any music with someone, don't ask me about them, okay? Go and talk to them. Leave us alone. Because the truth of the matter is, y'all don't want to know the truth of the matter.